Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FML FPL. Okay, welcome to FML FPL Milan.
Miss Walsh.
Might have noticed a quiet Christmas okay for the in-laws.
It's opposite of Christmas. But yeah, you're hosting, so you can't scream. Your in-laws will think you're
Christmas
more insane than you already are.
Exactly. Christmas time. Christmas season. Whatever the hell it is. Discount December. I should call it that.
Yeah, everyone's signing up. It's crazy.
That got me.
We're chilling. We're
fucking chilling.
I'm up in a little log cabin over here.
Looks cozy as hell.
Laptop potting, so we'll do the best we can. I got the banquets for the mountain. It felt appropriate.
Oh my God, let's go.
Chilling.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, everyone's doing their best this time of year, right? I mean, what are you going to do? And then we have like no Patreon pod, midweek pod, chaos, etc. coming soon. So we'll do what we can. We'll do our best.
Yeah.
All right, brother. How'd you do this week? You made a fuck ton of transfers.
Standard red arrow. Nothing new to see here.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like it really matters at this point over the last month or so, like what I do. I kind of maintain and then I go down and then I maintain for a little bit and then I go down. So, another season going by the wayside here as per. But 71 points. Did a big quad move to get in Cunha and Cherki. And I'm glad I got...
What was the move again? Do you have it locked in? I can pull it up while you talk.
Yeah, I got rid of LaCroix and Savona for money. I went down to Klein and Fofana. And then I did Boomo and my non-playing Raksak, who's been a good cheerleader for the team for a while, to Cunha and Cherki. So, Cherki was very, very aggrieved. I mean, it's insane that he played for an hour. They won 3-0 and he fucking got a bonus point. I mean, that tells you how many points he dodged. He could have had a triple return on another day. So I love him. I'm happy to have him. I hope he doesn't get injured and I can just kind of hang on to him for a while. And Cunha was probably good for a brace. And now, with the Bruno news, he's obviously a big... Well, I'm sure we'll touch on him. So
for sure,
yeah, and easy game, not getting 11 out again with Sels, just hilarious character, another hilarious villainous character of the season to just enter the fray for my team, and we're here we are.
Price dropping at the rate of an AFCON suspended red card maniac when. In actuality, he's low owned and missed 2 games, and I don't know.
I mean, these are the kind of things that I just don't like. Emi Martinez, right? 5 million starting price, just didn't play for multiple games. Like was owned. I mean, just had several negative net transfers out. I mean, I just don't know how it works. Who has fucking Matt Sels?
Who has Sels?
Who has Sels? Who's selling him?
Sels?
He was in teams Gameweek 1, and he had a hemorrhaging of transfers out. And I mean, I guess people transferred him out when he missed the game against Spurs. But what are we doing here?
He rightfully went down from 5-0 to 4-7, which is when you bought him. When everyone got rid, and NFO didn't keep it clean in the first 10 or whatever the fuck. That no one owns him. Like when we started talking about Goalkeeper Sels, I didn't see a single team of Sels other than yours.
I actually bought him at 4.8. Excuse me. This is the second. This is the second price drop I have.
And he's just double dropping, and it's just it's crazy. I mean, it's funny, but it's crazy.
I mean, what are you gonna cry? It's like you laugh or you cry. I mean, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since our price changes ran, so I'll just point people to that thing because literally nothing has changed.
What about you?
I'm on 78, or I finished on 78. I brought in Bruno and Foden. I think I mentioned that last pod because I had to do it on like a Saturday. Obviously Bruno will be coming straight out. But pretty good week. I mean,
it's all Queeve. That swing was unreal.
Unreal swing with the pen save late.
9-point swing for you.
Yeah, but like on a week when I have the chalk cap, I have the double Arsenal clean. I get a fucking 13 out of my keeper. I expected a huge green, and I went up as little as you could go up. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, I got a little green. Like, what could I have done? Like, who did people own that I didn't own? Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I'm not on the full amount of transfers now. I've moved early once again.
All right, well, we'll get there.
And we'll get to there because it's just move early season. The rate of price uppings and downings is just bananas right now, and everyone has Bruno and has to get rid of Bruno. And let's just get into it. I'm not going to do a mug league on the same night of a game. So.
So what'd you do?
Good question. I don't even remember. Let me see.
It wasn't today? When did you do this?
Oh, it was today, dude. But I am fucking off my shit right now. Ekitike, Cunha, Devenian for Bruno, Krupi, and Elliot Anderson. So I was in an advantageous position of a lot of money.
Wait, E dot is gone?
E dot's gone. I'm basically I transferred out Bruno, obviously probably out for a month. Krupi, not really playing player, and then Elliot Anderson, my sort of seventh attacker rotation with defense, to turn into more of like I want two guys I can start every single week, which is Ekitike and Cunha, and then I need to figure out a fourth defender, which we'll get to later. But that's kind of
you still have one free.
I still have one free. I have 0.5 in the bank.
Okay,
and I will likely use it on Savona.
Yeah, I think that would be smart.
Yeah, so like the way I'm set up will be. Sorry, I said 4-4-2. I meant 4-3-3. Like I'm basically setting up to be every week Calafiori, Timber, O'Reilly, and enter defender I use a transfer on. My three will be Saka, Cunha, Foden, and my three up top will be Holland, Ekitike, and Thiago. So that's kind of hopefully I can be on 0 freeze and survive for a few weeks and actually stockpile some transfers and get some greens, but we'll see. That's kind of the mission statement though with my moves.
Okay.
You happy with those?
I'm happy with those. I also did take a hit after I told you I was not doing anything.
You immediately took a hit. You're like, I'm not taking a hit for this.
Well, I didn't take I did something different, which is actually kind of funny.
What did you do? Who goes there?
Still have cells. We're hodling cells.
Dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
We're hodling cells. We have to.
Diamond ends.
Have to. I mean, I'll hold him till he goes down to fucking 3-5. I don't give
Hold
a
him
shit.
3-4-0 and then transfer him to John. It's a light, it turns into a sideways instead of a downgrade, and it's even better.
That's what I'm waiting for. I did. Okay, hold on. I gotta. That's
good. That's good. That's holiday cheer right there. Take a hit, a Hodl Sels.
That's another thing that's fucking hilarious. Is like, how does Valdemarson go down? Like, how do they determine which 4 million goalkeeper goes to 3.9 and which one just doesn't? Which one does not go to 3.9? I don't understand that at all.
One day we'll have a one of those like tell-all interviews with some FPL Towers former employee. He'll be completely blacked out with a voice changer, like it's like an FBI interview with like a diddler or something. He's like, I did diddle Setford on Arsenal down to 3-9. It's like, I knew it, dude.
You had 7 timber points, and then you had 6. Like, oh fuck.
Fucking dying. Oh, it's so good.
All right. So the moves I did. Oh my
god, I'm so red.
I did Bruno out for Deveni.
Let's go.
I did Sheriff out for Ekitike.
I love it.
We're getting pen takers that are 4-3 and can't be bad. And we're back to 3-4-3
that are 8-0 like Cunha. And
we're back to and we're back to 3-4-3 as God intended.
So now our team's very similar. Our teams like over
very
the past
similar.
3 weeks, we've coagulated.
Yeah. But I took a hit because I'm fucking horrible. So.
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you with a 4 extra points now. I'm flying. Is that the end of the pod, or do we have to actually talk about stuff now?
That's it. Yeah, I mean, it was similar to, I think, with looking, like I was looking at Wirtz, like Ekitike with Isak out for like the rest of the year is just, it's
ridiculous.
Any week moving forward, just looking at my team without him is just a huge problem.
Yeah,
and I just don't want to be playing catch up any more than I already am. So I felt like it was worth it, and it's fine.
Yeah, I felt the same way. So let's talk about those midfielders. I mean, we got a lot of midfield questions, and obviously the Bruno injury is big. So, I mean, starting with Cunha, X50 and Camier said, is Bruno out, good or bad for Cunha? And then you've all said the whole planet's moving to Cunha and Ekitike. Any strong reason not to follow suit? So, if you've been paying attention, we both just brought in Cunha last week for Walsh, me this week, and then we both brought in Ekitike this week. So obviously our answer is no, you should follow suit. But what about like Cunha's prospects without Bruno and Bumo and Ahmad and
I mean, if you were to ask me for Cunha, would you prefer Bruno to be a healthy, fit person or never play again? I would rather have him never play again because the pens are worth enough alone, and I think that they're just going to make up for it just fine. Like they just remember, right? We had Cunha last year on one of the worst teams ever, and he got over 20 returns. Like this is a player that just shoots nonstop.
With no pens.
Like no pens, yeah. Like shoots nonstop. Maybe did he get one last year? Maybe
one.
Yeah, shoots nonstop. I mean, just the team's just gonna all point to him, and he has a better support system now, even without Bruno, than he did last year with Wolves. And Mount looks like he's gaining fitness every week and playing better. And Sesko's a handful, even though he's kind of a donkey. They're obviously not a really good team, but they're comfortably mid-table. And, Cunha with 90 minutes every week and pens and shooting, like he's just a phenomenal pick.
Yeah. And they sell out. And it's kind of funny because like we look at the table and we're like, this team's mid-table, this team's whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like the way they get there is actually very relevant and important for FPL. Like Man United get there by completely selling out on attack. Bruno plays one of their DM spots. The wingbacks fly up. They basically play fucking 6 attackers, and their defense is bottom 5. But their attack,
defense?
Yeah, exactly. But their attack has been top 5, and so therefore they're mid-table. And so that's that's a team you want a piece of, I think. And
and I mean, you're definitely concerned with all of these players missing for sure. And I still believe that they will continue playing in a similar way, right? Like you're describing. I mean,
I think so.
The amount of selling out is out of control. I mean, you just watch their games. They're complete up and down chaos. Like they're just chances pretty much, continual bevy of chances, both sides. It's just so imbalanced and just so it's absurd.
It's really crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the Bruno thing, it's like, obviously, in open play, it'd be better if Bruno was there. If they win just 1 pen in the time when Bruno's away, then it was better for Cunha that he was out. If they don't win any pens, maybe it was a little worse that he was at. So it's just one of those things with pens again, just like, describing if it was good or not later.
Yeah. And then what about with Ekitike to hit the other side of the question? I mean, I know we kind of glanced on it, but yeah.
It's just so obvious. I mean, every concern that I had last week pretty much went away. I mean, he's still not going to be a 90 every week player. Like, we've seen him run out of gas, even in the beginning of the season, pre-Isak, right? He was scoring every game and running out of gas. So
he's still doing it.
He's still doing it, but the starts are now secure. And that's hugely important. And, it's all
they're secure for months.
I mean, I'm seeing
not the rest of the season.
Yeah, Joyce was saying like 2 to 3 months, and that's the
whole season.
He starts training, he's beginning to work up fitness, so he's basically out for the season. Isak.
Yeah.
And that's just a huge change. Just knowing he's going to start every game, and it's going to be 70 every game, but he's really fucking good. He has brace potential, but
it's not. I think that's also not the case anymore.
I should say like 70 average, but he'll play 90 sometimes. He'll play 65 sometimes, and and it'll come out he's high 70s on average or whatever the hell. But I mean, he's just got such huge open play potential for one of the few teams that still basically creates all of their chances in open play. Like them and like City are like the open play goal scoring teams, and most other teams have moved to a large chunk or set pieces. And it's just not the case for Liverpool. So it's good for him.
And it's also just watching him as the seasons progress. I mean, he's got brace goal. He's getting better every week. I mean, he looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And he has that kind of attitude on the pitch, and his movement and his speed and the shots. Like, he's just a great option. I mean, if the only thing that's missing is pens, obviously.
Yes.
If he had pens, forget about it. But even without pens, he should be just fine. And, it's also to be stated is like, he gets a lot of bonus points. Like, the goals are...
Yeah, he does. It's true.
The goals are bonus points. So even without the pen, like, if he just keeps playing the way that he's been playing, he's gonna be getting a lot of points.
Yeah, and I mean, it sounds like we're just kind of chasing points-ish because of the goal versus Spurs, and he was really quiet in that Spurs game, and he barely was involved, and it was just such a fucked up weird game, with the early red card and everything. But he was genuinely a monster in the 2 games before. The 2 braces were deserved, and that matters more, than one weird game where Spurs have 2 red cards and it's all fucked up. So,
they have these fixtures coming up.
And they have the fixtures. Yeah, it's just
home Wolves,
every
home
box.
Leeds, and then 22 is home Burnley. So
right, yeah. And it's a team that can't keep clean, so the bonus will probably keep coming for that reason as well.
Yeah.
So the next midfielder in the fucking ranks was Rodgers. Dom said Rodgers is hauling every game, only scoring worldies. Do we ride it out, wait for his fortunes to change, or jump on while he's hot? Friend of the pod,
it's hard.
Danny,
it's just hard to assess.
It's so hard because he's so good. Watching him is a genuine delight. And yet I'm sitting here just being like, wow, that he's not going to score 20 of those, he's not going to score 10 of those even. And here we are, and he's just bracing and hauling. I'm probably not going to get him. Like, he's not high on my list. Like, I would not get him over Cunha, for example. Obviously not, because I got Cunha.
Yeah. No, and I mean, it's away Chelsea, away Arsenal, these next 2. It's just... It's tough. I mean, at the same time, it does feel a little bit like the fixture doesn't matter that much with Rodgers based on how he and the team plays. Look, you're looking around in the midfield bracket. I mean, outside of, Cunha, Saka, Foden, he's the next one, probably. I mean, to me, I mean, I don't know. It's not like we're looking at, there's these 5 other guys that are so fucking good. I mean, Semenyo, whatever. I don't know. I don't really have that much time for some. He's fine. I don't have that much time for him. But Rodgers just, he plays every second of every game, and he's fucking baller, and he just scores these goals like they are nothing. And I mean, I think if you could probably afford to wait past Arsenal, like it it's tough how it kind of jigsaws in with your team if you need a Bruno replacement or something.
Yeah.
But I think if you could wait till then, you're probably a little bit happier. But the biggest issue just looking at Villa and him is, I mean, like, they don't play a promoted side till Gameweek 27. So I mean, the fixtures are just not that good. And
they're bad. They're very bad, I would say. I mean, at Chelsea, at Arsenal is insane. Yeah.
Yeah. And then home NFO, at Palace, home Everton, at Newcastle, home Brentford, at Bournemouth. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty bad run. So you're betting on him to keep, doing defying the XG. I mean, he did get a lot of shots in the Man United game, which is a little bit different, but I think he's fine. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm not mad at anyone bringing him in. I'm not mad at people buy. Like, I don't think it's points chasing. I think it's just unpredictable when the points are coming.
It's form chasing, which is different than point chasing, right? It's like he looks irresistible. The highlights are unbelievable. He's doing it every week. That's different than just being like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I got 18 points. I'm going to bring him in my team, whatever. But the thing I was going to follow up with two things, which is just back to Ekitike. I mean, I was staring at my midfield for a long time, wanting to just keep Holland and Thiago, or maybe Holland, Thiago, Bowen instead of Ekitike before the Isak injury. And I just could not find a midfielder I liked. And I'm including Rodgers in that list. I was just like, I just don't trust that the points are going to come through. And, if he keeps doing that, credit to him and credit to the people who got the points. And it's great to watch. But Liverpool, his 4 hardest games of the season so far have been Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, and City. And he had 4 total shots and 0.1 total XG in those games and no goals. Yeah. So, I just don't think, Villa always set up so defensively, so negatively in the big games. Like, I just don't like it. And, I was saying before, a friend of the pod, Danny, on his thing, Last Resort, was saying, like, if Rodgers blanked 5 in a row, he's not surprised. And I feel sort of the same way. It's just like, yeah, he's Morgan Rodgers. Like, he needs to do something absolutely incredible to get a return. And that just doesn't happen that often,
I mean, the one thing, too, that's been very different this year than last. I mean, he had 11 assists last year, which is a very healthy total. I mean, other than Rodgers, this team, it's like, they have no goals. I mean, they have to do. It has to be something really bizarre, or magical, or an enemy, like, unforced error for them to score goals. I mean, he had like the side pass assist for Rodgers just doesn't, like, Ollie just doesn't know what's happening. Yeah, that does feel like an avenue that's sort of diminished, and he's just putting more on his own shoulders and just trying to be the team's kind of being more built around him now than it was, which might just be like a net positive. Because, it does feel like he's just the main man, very much so, watching them play now.
By far.
And, I think I'm maybe a bit higher on him than you are. But I think if you can, again, afford to wait after the Arsenal game, I do think that he's probably a good, just like long-term hold. Yeah. Set, forget. Don't even think about it. Don't even watch, and don't even fuck with the spot.
Yeah, if you can wait, he goes up. He goes up as Chelsea goes by, and then up even further as Arsenal goes by. Yeah. I'm more happy with him as a pick, but buying now, it's just tough for me. And we always forget that fucking Duran was there last year. Just scored, like, I don't remember how many goals.
10 or something.
8 or 9 or 10 until he left in January. And that was probably a lot of his assists. Was just like, oh, Duran came on and donged, and it was like,
I don't remember, but yeah.
Yeah.
But even Ollie was scoring last year. I mean, nobody's scoring on this team.
Yeah. So, Malin.
Yeah, they're just the team goals are like, that's just,
Yeah.
So like Cherki.
Yeah, Cherki. Yep. A lot of people are tripled up and like me, and I'm just not gonna go there. I mean, it would take like O'Reilly not starting back-to-back games or something.
He'd have to get injured.
For me to just be like, okay, I'm gonna use 2 transfers to get rid of him and put Cherki in. Yeah. We got a couple Saka questions. I'm just sticking in midfield. And Brian said, with Saka not on pens, what makes him better than a cheaper Rice? And Bear said, should I get rid of Rice? Which I don't really know where that's coming from. Yeah, Rice.
I mean, Rice is just the same as he always is. I don't know what's going on with him.
He has 100 points. I mean, he's good.
Yeah. Saka, I mean, giving the pen away is just par for the course with him. He's just such a nice child, right?
So annoying, man. Yeah. It's so fucking annoying. It's crazy.
It's really annoying. It's no two ways to cut it. It's just really annoying. And it's something that we always kind of have in the back of our heads with Saka of, the percent of the pen share. It's just, you just never know. You never know. Yeah. It's like, it was my turn. Like there's some type of power share, but even still, like you still just look at this player and he's still just going to tick along and trickle. Like, he could have scored a goal easily in the game.
They saved it off the line. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, he's always going to be getting his chances and he has literally every avenue. He has some set pieces. He has, corners. He's got def cons. He's got fucking bonus points. He's got goals. He's got assists. He's got it all. Yep. So, I just don't know where you're going with this pick. I mean, I if you want to get another defender, okay, I could have time for that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he's just fine. Like, even though he's not going to take every pen, he's still just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I basically feel the same way. I think like more specifically on a team-to-team level, I could see a world where like double moving him out is the best way to get Ekitike and fix some other problem or something. Getting someone like Savona, some piece of actual trash like Savona, up to an Arsenal defender and getting your forward tech. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could listen to that, double move or something. But broadly, he's just fucking good and he's going to get points. And like you said, he could have scored. And if Jake O'Brien, raised his hands for one of the Saka corners, he would have scammed an assist, not Rice. And it's just like, what are you going to do about that? I don't know what to do about that.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. And I mean, Rice is still the same exact. I mean, it almost feels reductive to even talk about Arsenal ever. Like, there's no point. Nothing now has changed from the beginning of October. Yeah. I mean, whatever, for a while. Like, it's just every pick is the same. They are still by far the best defense in the league. Like, it's just. Yeah. Make your picks, like have 3 of them and just fucking sit on your hands, I think. Like,
I was all over Rice at some point in July.
Preseason. Yeah, you had a long time with Rice. And you didn't jump.
I was like, some games he'll defcon, the other games he'll get attacking returns. I still think the majority of his attacking returns are extremely fraudulent.
And 6 assists. How many of those are actual assists? Probably like
very few.
Maybe half of them.
Yeah, and that's fucking annoying. But he has a lot of points, and he's a good player. The other midfielders, I'll just group them together. Yuval asked about Mount. Romford asked about Pisshair. Danny Mack asked about Wirtz. I can't speak tonight. Asked about Wirtz. Any of those tickling you at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think Wirtz is very interesting at this point. I mean, he's only 8, or he's 8-1 now. I guess he went up today.
He went up. Yeah, he just went up.
I mean, it's back to the lack of availability everywhere else just means that his security in the team is just skyrocketing. And he also just looks like he's improving. He's just continuing to improve. And the team is a little bit more kind of like built around him, like especially now with Mo gone.
Yeah.
Where he's just a very central cog and, a very central piece of how they operate and how they do things. And I mean, he's fucking hauling ass at bonus points too. Like, he's just getting assist bonus. Yeah. Like, he's like kind of like Cherki-esque, and or like even like Kevin, like those kind of players.
It's more like that because he does the defconning like recovery shit like Kevin used to do, and the creative shit. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he doesn't have too many avenues, but I mean, like his just recent points return. I mean, you're looking at 8, 5, 3, 7. I mean, he in the 5 you didn't get a return. I mean, you got defcons and like a clean sheet point, but like,
yeah,
I think he's probably going to be around that. Like, he's probably going to be averaging somewhere like about 5.5 points per game for this like window at least, I would say. So I mean, I just think he's just a good pick right now with the easy fixtures coming up, and with Mo still gone and Gakpo still hurt, and like he's gonna play. So yeah, I like him. I like the pick. I like the pick a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling because my initial read was just like, it's an obvious coverage pick. You're getting him because you can't get to Ekitike kind of pick, which is true, but also doesn't mean he's a bad pick, right? I think like both things can exist and be fine. He'll be fine. I don't think he's like you're gonna hold him that long term. I think he'll be kind of frustrating. He usually gets subbed off on 70-ish. But he will trickle. He will get his occasional assists. He will get bones. He will get DEFCONs. And
he's not going to score 0 goals this year either. I mean, he's typically he scores double digits. So
yeah, exactly. So you might catch a random brace in these in the home Wolves, home Leeds, home Burnley in 22. Maybe you find a brace, but I'm not that high on him right now for FPL. But I think it's fine. I
think that's like. And I mean, it's also the at Fulham isn't a bad fixture.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
That's. I mean, this isn't like I think you get Wirtz and you hold him for 2.5 months. It's like
no, he's not bad.
This 5 game week window coming up, with the 3 basically 3 of the best fixtures of the season with home Wolves, home Leeds, home Burnley. Like, I think from that standpoint, yes, he does catapult up in the like who do I transfer in right now to probably behind Cunha from the midfielders. Like he's just, it is coverage in a lot of ways, and you want the coverage when they're playing
cover when they have
home Leeds, home Burnley.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want coverage when they're playing whatever teams and there are other options. So
yeah, that's what I was trying to say, and I did a bad job.
And then
but, the other guys, Mount and Pisser, I don't know.
It's still just doing my head in this. The whole Newcastle, this season of Newcastle has been just so insane. And, with Wissa coming back and, Volt bracing after people are getting rid is just, man plans God last territory stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, he doesn't allow Piss to see the light of day past 70 minutes for whatever reason. I don't know if he's like the most unfit player on the fucking planet, but he does not have a lot of minutes in his legs this year. I mean, he's barely played this year, and he just fucking never lets him go. And he just loves doing these triple quad subs late in the game to put on, fucking random ass Willock and shit. So, they have really good fixtures though. I mean, they got Man United, Burnley, Palace home, Leeds home, Wolves.
It's about
as good as it gets, especially since we look like we're all sorts right now. And Game Week 20 is going to be another back end of the pile up. Back end of the pile up for us again. Game Week 20, that should be a pretty easy fixture for Newcastle. Should be a walk in the park. So, I mean, again, I don't mind playing the fixtures, but the issue with this is like you just don't know the minutes for Gordon. You just don't know what the minutes are going to look like. He could just not start. He could not start any of those games. I mean, we have no idea what Edwards doing. And
it would not be surprising if he started 2 and came off the bench in 2, and he just went, Barnes in this game, Gordon in the next game, Barnes in that game, Gordon in that. I mean,
this is going to start. I mean, yeah. He could do anything. It's sketchy.
For that reason, I don't like it. I mean, Game Week 18 upcoming. I don't mind it. They're the Friday game, so maybe we'll get some team news thing, before Friday deadline, and if. Yeah, he's fine. He's good. I think he's actually been like relatively in form, like looking really good, which he wasn't in the earlier part of the season. So if he's starting at Man United, I mean, that's a great fixture for him. But
where would you put him next to Rodgers? Same price almost. Like, do you take the minutes worse fixtures? Gordon. Or do you take the minutes risk with better fixtures?
I think so, and pens. Yeah, pens are huge, and I think that like they need fucking points, man. And he's
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Edward doesn't seem to.
Edward doesn't agree.
That's fair. He disagrees.
That's fair. But he finally started 3 games in a row. There's no Champions League. It's just Prem, pile up. I mean, just play your best player, right? I mean, I don't know. He's not their best player, but best attacker, arguably.
He might not.
Might not. Yeah, the minutes. Usually I would go for the minutes there in Rodgers, but I'm torn with Rodgers. But if you're offering me like Wirtz or Gordon, I think I would go Wirtz. I think it's just sure. I think I just have a bias against Rodgers and worldies, exclusively worldie scorers.
That's fair.
Yeah, and Mount. I mean, he's playing well, but FPL pick. I mean, he's gonna start all the games for sure.
He's got a little bit of set pieces, indirect, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't see it. I just don't see it with him. It's like you don't know. He gets into threatening and dangerous positions sometimes, but it's so inconsistent. I feel like it's like I mean, he knows where the goal is, but sometimes he's carrying water, and we also just don't know what he's going to have to do with Bruno out. I mean, he might be forsaken, and he might drop back. I mean, possible, I could definitely see that because he's clearly never going to play this menu person ever again for the rest of his life. If he starts Ugarte, without a gun to his head, if he starts Ugarte again, I mean, they should just start mutinying in the fucking at Old Trafford. But like he
might do the Bruno role.
Yeah, I mean, he probably should put Case and Mount next to each other and just fucking play Afro Man up top with Sesko. I mean, it's going to look bad probably and awkward, but he should probably play Xerxes with Cunha supporting Sesko. I mean, that's probably what he should do.
Or Xerxes in midfield, I was going to say, like, not that jokingly. I mean, yeah.
I mean, my biggest issue with that is I feel like I think he could do that job. I mean, we've talked about this before, you and I, but I don't think he could drop him in like in December of like, you haven't been practicing or like training this position ever. Like, here, do this. It's like one of the most important jobs. So
yeah, the Bruno role is just like give Bruno the ball all the time, 24/7. Like, I don't trust them. I don't trust Xerxes to do that. No. But yeah, Mount could probably do it fine. Yeah.
Yeah, Mount could do that. So I mean, if he drops Mount back, I mean, just
the fixtures are just so good. You know, home Newcastle. Yeah. It should be a crazy game. Like, that could be another 2-2 or something like that. But then home Wolves, at Leeds, at Burnley, next 3 after that. It's just, you want a piece, but it might only be Cunha.
I mean, are people expecting him to play Case and Ugarte? Like, I can't not imagine that. Like, how would that would be the like?
I don't know.
That? Yeah, he can't do that. Like, how could he do that?
If I had to bet money,
can't do that.
If I had to bet money, I would assume that's at least for game one.
That can't possibly be what,
especially against Newcastle. He probably wants Ugarte and Joe Linton and Bruno G just bashing heads or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He might not know. We'll see. We'll see really soon. But I wouldn't go Mount. I don't think I would go Mount. What do you want to talk about next? Defenders or forwards? Defenders or forwards? You choose. Or keepers? Hodl Sels. We got keeper questions.
Let's do keepers.
Let's do keepers.
Let's do some keepers.
Okay. Catfink and Max Bird said, what do Sels owners do? Hodl Sels. And then Bowen said, after 17 game weeks, I'm finally going to do it and get rid of Petrovic. What would Walsh say is the best choice? I already have 2 Arsenal, and I want to save a 3rd spot for when Gabriel comes back. Is it Rofs? Fucking Rofs. He's good, man. He's really good. But I don't know if he's the best. You were going to get Pickford. I feel like I finally convinced you to get Pickford, and then you
wore me down. You didn't convince me. You wore me down.
That's a form of convincing, no?
I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's a different price bracket. I don't know what this guy's shopping in. I mean, it sounds like he's not going up to the premium spots, but
yeah.
I mean, just general landscape of keeperdom. I do think Allison's pretty reasonable because he gets bonus points and they have some good fixtures. I don't know.
Yeah,
you could do worse.
You could do worse.
That's
another premium, though.
Yeah, you just think it's Fuckford season because the fixtures are pretty good for a while, and he's gonna go do his scam thing. I'll save.
The fixtures are not good for a while. I think that underrates them. I mean, their next hard fixture is Gameweek 28 at Newcastle. It's so long of just like cleanable.
Every game, like, how many of these games are they going to be favored in? I mean, probably 33% of them. I mean, none of the aways. Like,
away Burnley, home Brentford, home Wolves, home Leeds.
Yeah. So I mean, but all of these fixtures are tough for them because they're bad. Like, it's different.
I'm not saying they're going to win every game, but I think they're just very cleanable. All of these attacks are pretty toothless until maybe. At Brighton in 24, maybe that's the best attack they're going to play, and then the rest of December and January. That's not bad.
I don't know. I mean, we might have been really significantly sleeping on Roofs. Honestly,
he's very good. I mean, eye test wise, he's just a very good keeper. I think they just found an absolute gem.
Yeah.
It's hard to evaluate them.
They don't participate in games. Yeah, they just don't participate in football games, and it's I mean, the fixture, I don't know. Just every time I watch Sunderland, I'm just kind of like, I don't really know what's happening here.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Yeah.
I mean, they just came off a really hard run, and I mean, they still have City coming up, but then they have a pretty good spell for a while till February, basically. But like they
shut it down.
Yeah, they just shut everything down as much as they can, and like those are generally good. I mean, he has the most points of all the keepers. He's like, I don't know. I think it's a pretty good indication. Yeah, it's a pretty good indication. Like we're here at halftime of the season. I mean, he has the most points of all the fucking keepers. I mean, he's not bad. He's 4-8 now. Like, you know. I'm fine with that. Like if you're looking at the sub 5 guys, I think you probably just like pick the guy that has the most points and just stop looking at the other names, right?
I mean, that's certainly one tactic. I don't know if it's what I would do. I mean, God, it's so annoying with Sels because, like, if he was fit, I would actually be like, I still really like Sels. That's what probably both of us would be saying. I still like Sels. Still like Sels.
He is fit.
Yeah.
He's your second choice now.
Okay. So we hodl.
Yeah, we hodl.
Yeah, I do like
Did you see what that fucking guy said, Dice? She's like, he only had 4 days of training. It's like, that's literally a week. He's a fucking goalie.
It's a full week.
Like, I know. It's like, I read that, I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good for me.
That's not good for you.
I don't know. I think
that's a full week of training.
He's only been fit all week training.
They don't train every single day. They get off days. I think 4 is like max. Like that's
God.
I mean, Kelleher and Brentford, like they're a complete mess. I wouldn't go there, despite me owning him. They're just such scam mess and just
he hadn't gotten a return since game week 8.
Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily the best predictor of future returns, but still, I mean
it's not a bad one. You go 9 blanks in a row for a goalie. I mean that's
I was
tough.
just saying I wouldn't go there. I'm
just
looking around at the the cheaper, which is where I usually like to shop, the cheaper guys and
we might also be just a little thing today with the Fulham game on the inevitable Leno like goes on on 8 game weeks where he just banks off like 60 points. Like we could be there right now.
Could be. He's been so bad. He's
terrible. He's a terrible goalkeeper, but he owns the club or something.
Meanwhile, Bom Sanchez gets an assist, so that's good job by him. There's so few keepers. I'm looking at the keepers. There's so few actual options.
Assists should have pissed me off more than it did. It was just so hilarious. That
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, that was cool.
It's like this guy, like this team, like they finally stopped scamming and they should be shipping 5. And he just gets a fucking assist instead of a 1-pointer like he
just
deserves.
Get Roofs. I'm sold. Just get Roofs.
It's gotta be Roofs.
I'm sold. Yeah. I'm sold. Forget
the roof.
Forget
Get the roof, man.
The roof's on fire. Defender picks. And Max said, who's the go-to 4-5 defender or under if you're trying to save some money? Is it just Keane or is Alderete at 4-0?
Well, Keane's 4-7 now. Yeah, I mean, Alderete is definitely a perfectly adequate pick. I mean, I just brought in Fofana. He's 4-4.
Yeah, talk to me about him because I'm looking for someone who I can start every week. And, 4-4 Fofana is pretty incredible value. But aren't you scared of him just missing games? He just misses games.
Yeah, I mean, I have Klein as backup, which, gives me some solace. But I really like Fofana, the player, as an individual. I still don't like Chelsea's defense at all. I just felt like I wanted to have some scam points, and I was like, maybe this will be fun. Like if I get him, like he's just when they scam, I'll be like, oh, I'm scamming. This is fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, I benched him this week, so I didn't experience the 1-pointer. I got a 1-pointer from Klein, so I got a different 1-pointer.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I'm going to start him over Klein this week. He has home Villa. Klein's home. We're home Spuds.
That's really tough.
The biggest issue with Fofana, I think, is just like the fixtures just don't look good. I mean, it's home Villa, home Bournemouth, at City, at Fulham. I mean, to me, really, you're high rolling with 1 clean in those 4. So, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend buying him. Like the real reason why I bought him was I was like, okay, this is a guy I might hold for a long time, and I need someone in this price bracket. And I was looking at Alderete a lot. But I just ultimately determined like I could just play Klein for a little while and cover the bad fixtures, and then maybe I'll give Fofana a little longer run.
I mean, if you fast forward down to Gameweek 22 for Chelsea, and then it's home Brentford, at Palace, home West Ham, at Wolves, home Leeds, home Burnley. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely like you said, holding him long term. I mean, we're definitely going to want Chelsea guys in that run. Like that's an insane run. So I mean,
he also does have the big concern of like when is he going to be fit enough to actually play a midweek game? So far, the answer has been not yet.
Yeah,
and I mean, he's got obviously Saturday this week, a normal week for them with nothing this week, but then they have Tuesday, Sunday. So and the Tuesday is the Bournemouth at home, and the Sunday is at City. So. Is he going to roll him with a 2 days off and then play him Tuesday, Sunday like that? That will be an indicator. I don't know. I mean, I still think he's fine, but I don't know. He's not like exciting.
Yeah, the under 4-5 bracket is pretty rough, to be honest. I mean, most of the picks that were undervalued on good teams are now like 4-8 or more because a lot of people have gone on them and they never price drop. And I mean, there's fucking not. Joking Cuenca, maybe something like that. Cuenca and Anderson might be actually better than Anderson and Bassey, and maybe Fulham will keep some cleans in the run. And Cuenca got 9 DEFCONs, and they have some decent fixtures, some bad ones, some good ones. But yeah, it's kind of stinky down there. I mean, you can't go for a Burnley guy, I think. I mean, people on the live stream were shouting Steve. Because he definitely.
You don't have to, but I mean, you don't have to think that hard. Like Alderete is still right there. I mean, he's still just a really good center back.
And Ballard.
Yeah, he's 4-6 now. I mean, Ballard, he plays striker sometimes. Like Ballard,
and he DEFCON's arguably a little better
all the time. Yeah. He's a good pick, and I mean, I think Rodon is still probably fine. I mean, fine. Leeds have just been playing really well.
Yeah, Leeds are fine. Yeah,
he's 4-0 again, so he's fine. I mean, Pau's hurt, so you can't go there, unfortunately. I mean, it's insane with Man United have like 1 clean sheet this year, but I mean, Dorgu, like, he got an assist. He looks like he's going to have to get a run in the team for now.
He has to, yeah.
I mean, he's a name to throw in the rink in this area. And I mean, I guess Brighton.
Wolves, Leeds, Burnley, aforementioned for Man United.
Yeah, good pick. I mean, even fucking like Heaven's play. I think he's fucking horrible. I don't know why he's playing. I guess the Licks, they don't have anyone else in Slab and Lissandro. But like, I mean, Heaven's under 4. I mean, he's playing. I mean, sometimes he subs early, which is great for him. But he's probably just someone. He's another name just to look at. And yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I think that's the list. Yeah,
that's about the list.
Yeah, the other questions
like the
were.
Shout.
Yeah, the other questions were admin asking about Frimpong and the next 50 asking about double out of position KLP. So Keane Spotter, we talked about like, are we interested? I don't know, blah blah blah. 21-pointer, bang, fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching that game and he was so KLP until all of a sudden he scores 2 goals, but. The fact that he's just bombing Damsgaard is out of control.
As a Thia-Go owner, I'm very disappointed in him and very upset with him. Yeah.
And also, I mean, with KLP banging a brace, I mean, he probably just, bought himself a little bit of rope. And they do have 3 homes in the next 4. So, I mean, he's 4-8. Look, I mean, he's a pick. I hate him. I think he's bad. And he's definitely a pick until he gets dropped, which will happen. And, in my estimation, should have already happened. But they don't have anybody, without Django, they just don't have anybody fit. They don't have anybody really to compete.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to play Damsgaard up top. So I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, unless he goes back to 3 at the back, which
those 3 at the back threats are annoying because he has no position in those games. He will definitely not start those games, I think. But yeah, in the 4-3-3 games, he's just the only other winger they have. No Carvalho, no Dango,
Reece Nelson's
no Malambo, no Reece. They literally have no one. So
yeah,
I mean,
he could also play a left wing back when they play 3 at the back if he wanted to.
He could, yeah, but he hasn't been all season.
Yeah, but he's done that before.
Yes, he's done that before. I'm thinking about getting him, honestly, like as my start every week Savona replacement. I'm thinking about just putting him in until he's not a pick and then dealing with it.
I mean, makes a lot of sense. Like, I think if you're looking at this bracket, like we're looking at these flawed players with like meh defenses who you're kind of just like, oh, I hope they get DEFCONs. I mean, the biggest issue with KLP is that he's on Brentford. Like, he's not going to fall into these lucky he's not going to fall into clean sheet points because they just
also got subbed on exactly 60 against Leeds. It's like
which might
1
be good
minute,
for him.
but that was 1 minute away from being so fucking annoying and bad. So
yeah. But then they also he banked it though. He banked it. It's a life away before they concede, before they ship. So
yeah.
I mean, that also isn't the worst thing ever. That he's going to probably get subbed often. He maybe can bank before they concede late. But yeah, I mean, I feel like with this, I'm glad that the name got brought up because I forgot about him. We were talking about him before, but yeah, I think he's I mean, it's hard to say too much bad about him from an FPL standpoint when he's playing fucking striker.
Yeah. Any other year,
he's a 4-8 defender.
Any other year, any other player, because you hate him, but any other year, any other player, we would be like emergency broadcast. This player has to be in every team. You're fucking insane.
If this was Ben Chilwell, forget about it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Forget it.
And then admin was asking about Frimpong, who subbed on, got elbowed in the face, subbed off, got an assist. You want to talk about coverage pick with Liverpool? You're just praying he gets some like right wing minutes, some bombing on assist minutes. I mean, he's legitimately god tier attacking return if he's playing, right wing or fullback. Can he start games? Is he fit? All of these questions still exist, though. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so difficult because he's just played 10 minutes, but he's. When I watch him, I'm like, he's really good for Ekitike. Like,
his one start, and it was the game week 1, and he got hurt.
Yeah,
this is his only start of the season.
And every other time he's come on for 10 minutes, he's created at least one huge chance. Like every time. All 2 other appearances.
He's so good in the box for a defender. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yes. It's just too early. Yeah, it just feels too early because if he was more fit and he could be relied on to start, he would definitely start this game.
Well, that's the thing.
They have nobody.
I think he will. Yeah, because Bradley's hurt.
Ride him for 60.
Yeah, I think he just has to. No Bradley. No Sobo.
He could put Curtis over there.
He could, but we kind of need Curtis in midfield with no Sobo, and it's just the trickle down is just really tough. No fucking Endo. There's just so few bodies. I mean, I imagine we'll get something from Slot in the presser on Friday of like, that's going to be everyone's question is like, who the fuck is going to start at right back? And it is interesting that Frimp subbed on and played right wing when Sobo was playing right back. He didn't play right back and Sobo moved forward. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, he's certainly a pick. I mean, he has a lot of risk, but he also has a high upside. Kind of similar to KLP, I guess.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
He's also he's not cheap though. He's 5'7". It's
not cheap. Yeah, I mean, we need talk to us on Friday. That's when we'll really have a better presser. Yeah, he's trained all week. He's fit and ready to start. Like, yeah, he'll start. He'll just start until he breaks again.
But it's not like Bradley's actually fucked either. So,
but isn't he always actually fucked? Trick question.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, he's not legit injured for weeks, so it's like you're still going to be looking over your shoulder if you have Frimpong. I feel like,
yeah, he
doesn't feel good.
He just can't stay fit for a fucking half. It's crazy. And
I mean, neither can Frimpong, so
that's true. But it's still the pile up. It's still a game every 3 days, so it's like, maybe he can just start 3 or something like that, and that's pretty good.
It's possible. All right.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know about Frimps.
Yeah, I'm not sure. God, we have so many questions. In another world, this is a 2-hour pod, but I think we got to save some of these for Thursday probably. But we could talk about forwards a little bit here too. I mean, we've talked to death about Ekitike. I was all over Bowen last week. Voltaire asked Bowen versus Ekitike, who's the target for the upcoming. Nothing has changed with regards to Bowen. It's just that Ekitike's minutes and starts skyrocketed with the Isak injury. But Bowen, I still think, is a fucking good pick with their run. And he will get 9-pointers in this run. I have full confidence.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah, good pick. So, nothing there, but I would get Ekitike over him now. That's what's changed, yeah. And then the other 2 main ones are just Voltaire asking about DCL and X50 and Scott asking, is it time to give up on Thiago? I mean, what are you thinking with Thiago? It's been a bad 2 games from him, but you watched the game. What'd you see?
I didn't see him do anything. It was bad.
He didn't shoot.
No, he didn't. He was just marking himself out of the game. I mean, he didn't look fit, honestly. I mean, he didn't look fit to me. And, maybe the week will do him a world of good, but it was also less. I mean, he was dropping in and he was, linking up like he normally does. But, the bigger issue was more as the fullness of the team of just, there's just no chance. Like without Damsgaard and no Henderson, they had no creation. They literally were just bombing head down balls from fuckland. They get the ball out and like somewhere and they're just dropping bombs and losing all their duels, and it was painful. It was really hard to watch. It was a really disgusting performance
horrible
until they,
the highlights were horrible. Yeah.
I mean, they did the thing late in the game with the, error, ball falls to Caleb, whatever fucking thing happened. But, I'm still with him. I still am trying to stick to my guns with, I just feel like he's, I mean, look, we're off 4 blanks in a row here, and, a Wolves and a Leeds, which you're not, and Spurs, which, I mean, they're all good fixtures. I just feel like, they have 3 homes in the next 4, one of them being an Everton game. And, I just want to give him a little bit more rope. I know he's got a lot of pen goals. Like I get all the things, but, I just look around at the landscape and I'm just like, and I don't have a lot of money in my bet. I can't just like, I'll just do Thia-Go to Bowen. Like, I just kind of want to give him a couple more games and just see here, because I do rate him. I do rate him, and it's just painful because, maybe Hendo makes it and he actually plays Damsgaard and they have some creation, and it's like, okay, good. Like, this is a good pick again.
Good team.
And I expect that to happen, I think, ? Not sure.
Yeah.
I just want to hold, I don't know. I just want to hold him. He's been good to me, and, I just kind of want to stick with him for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same. If there's anything I've learned, I had him before anyone. I had him Gameweek 2. If there's anything I've learned is that he goes through these stretches sometimes. He literally went through an almost identical stretch of getting 1 or 0 shots for like 4 consecutive games, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. And then I wildcarded him out, and he turned into the now Thiago that's in everyone's team, which is just brace potential, absolute dong fest, between 3 and 6 shots in some of the games, right? And I think it's just another little barren spell. It's hard to evaluate someone like him when he's so low touch, because games could just pass by and he has fucking 8 touches and it's like, oh my God, this guy is just a nothing, an absolute 0. But sometimes, very few touches, he gets 4 good chances and braces, and it's just hard to like measure that, right? There's not like an XG for he was standing in the right position. Because if he doesn't get a shot off, it's just he got no shots and was an absolute 0. But sometimes he's just standing in the right position and the ball falls to him and he gets a monster chance and he buries it. So, yeah, I'm with you. I feel very fine holding him. He's still, we got him cheap. He's good. I think they'll be okay. I wish we knew what was going on with Damsgaard. I just don't understand how he's like their best midfielder and then just gets dropped. I don't get that.
Yeah, same.
And then Boltaire was asking about DCL in form. What could be said? He's on fucking fire. He's a pick until he's not.
I don't know what to say to anybody about this guy. No idea what's happening.
He's a pick until he's not. He's done this before. We've owned him for these kind of runs before. Maybe he'll keep it up, or maybe he'll just turn into DCL. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's with Leeds, right now, they just came off of 3 homes in 4. They have 3 aways in 4. I just, he's going to turn into a pumpkin.
Tough aways.
Yeah, he's going to turn into a pumpkin soon. And I mean, it's just the way that the Providence is happening for him was so indicative to me of like the first goal he scored against us. He had an absolute sitter and he just shot it right at Henderson and the ball just happened to parry right back to him. It's like, that in years past, like he misses the sitter and it gets saved, and then he just like has his head in his hands.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know how long this is going to happen. I don't anticipate it happening for too much longer because I still don't think this player like got better. Like he's just doing the same shit he always does. And he's just kind of scored a few goals and it's going to stop soon. And, I feel pretty confident in saying so. Like this isn't all of a sudden a 1 and 2 striker.
No, I don't think so.
So I think I think you got to let this ship sail, and if you own him, you're Godspeed. But it's at Sunderland, at Liverpool, home Man U, at Newcastle, home Fulham, at Everton, home Arsenal. He could blank all of those games. I'd be like, oh yeah, of course, it's fucking DCL and he's on Leeds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree completely. Anything else you want to hit on? Maybe we call it soon and just push some more questions to Thursday. I don't know.
I mean, I think just one final parting blow on Bournemouth. It's a problem.
Oh my god! I think imagine owning Senesi and he gets like assists dodged and then gives up the clean. Like a lot of people kept Senesi for this game and just got fucking owned.
Yeah, as they should have, because you shouldn't do anything like this. But I mean, to losing a game home Burnley, like from this day forward, it really says a lot about the team. And I mean, Bournemouth, everyone seems to be like they're everyone's second team, or they're like a darling with Areola. I mean, they've been really bad for a long time, like
crazy,
for like 3 months. Like they've been really bad, and I think we need to sort of, because I think
they're in 15th.
There are points. They're in 15th. I mean, and they've earned that. They've very much earned that. And I think like for me anyway, like I have these things in my head where I'm like, I get locked into like, oh, Bournemouth are good, like that's a bad fixture, and when like that gets almost like it gets concretized, and then I can't like unstick.
It's really hard to undo it.
Yeah. And it's like, I think we need to collectively like really undo that as like, this is just a phenomenal fixture. Like Ty Adams is out again for a long time, like
months.
This is a phenomenal fixture, whether you're attacking or you're defending. Like they're bad. Like they're a bad team. They're a bottom quarter of the table team. They play like it. And like, I think that's something that really cemented it for me, because we've been talking shit about them when no one seems willing to talk shit about them for a few weeks now. And, they just look fucking like hopeless. I mean, it's from Evan Nielsen back to Petrovic. Like it's just like up and down, and like Senesi's really slow in canter, and like, I don't know. It's just everything seems fucked up and broken. And I mean, Christie subbing on us, I feel like they really need Ryan Christie in that team like so badly.
Yeah, they do.
But and like, I mean, I've been very critical of Alex Scott. Like I think he's just nowhere near it. And it's just not working for Bournemouth. And I don't anticipate it changing, within the next few game weeks. So I think they're kind of exploitable.
Yeah, and I think that like understandably, because they also started so well, I think people could be listening to this being like, no, you're ridiculous. Like they're just having a dip. They'll recover. I get that. But rewind to the summer, everyone was like, they might be a fucking nightmare. They lost their entire defense. Keeper, left back, both center backs, and their right back is fucking garbage. And it's like, uh-oh, this team might be in real trouble. They're probably going to lose Semenyo now. They still have Evan Nielsen, which is bad.
They might lose Semenyo in January.
Yeah, they're probably going to lose him. Like, yeah, that's what I meant by like now. Like within 3 weeks, he might be on a top 6 team or something like that. And that wouldn't be shocking at all. And just hard to recover from that, and Petrovic started the season well. He's looked really, really bad for a long time now. Or he's just playing like, uh-oh, did we buy Chelsea Petrovic by accident? Not fucking Strasbourg Petrovic, And
did we buy Jorgensen? It's like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And, they have a couple bright spots, but mostly it's not that. And it just feels like they got all their best players got plucked, and Semenyo's about to be probably. And everyone they kept has been kind of like underwhelming or out of form or like taking a dip from last season or just injured, right? You mentioned Christie, right? He just like hasn't played.
And Clive's been also missing most of the
Clive's been missing. And so it just feels like it's very much time to get out. And I know people got their, Semenyo 10-pointers because, obviously transfer him into home Bournemouth or whatever, but still doesn't feel like a hold. I mean, he's fine. It's not like an emergency, right? Like, oh my God, I can't believe it's Semenyo in your team. But it's hard to imagine a team where I'm looking and you have like 3 frees and Semenyo's not somewhere I'm getting money from for Ekitike or Cunha or any of these other picks that we've talked about all episode.
Yeah, man, I think he's a bad pick. Like he's
a fine hold, right? He's like, there's so few good midfielder picks that he's just in that cluster of like, I don't know, you know. But yeah, he's certainly not a good pick. He's certainly not someone that I'd be targeting for like a transfer in at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job of you. Yeah, we'll kick some of these questions out to Thursday. For Christmas, Thursday night Christmas episode. Wow, that's going to be scenes. Do you want to actually do this lifestyle really quick? I mean, Mike Harb said, "Happy Christmas, pod boys. Wishing you a great time over the holidays and cracking 2026. Favorite Christmas film?"
Well, I know yours Die Hard, right? You always say the same fucking thing every year on this one.
It's the best ever, and I've never seen any of the Christmassy Christmas movies because why would I ever watch that bullshit? You know,
you're such a downer on this stuff, man. Come on.
It's all good. Just never watch it.
It's all good stuff, babe. It's all good.
No. You're next year going to tell me Harry Potter's good, and that's another lie you're trying to sell me.
Best one.
What's the best one?
I think it's very mood dependent. Like if it's like for me, it's like if I'm looking for something nostalgic, it's A Christmas Story. Like I could always go back to that and be like, oh yeah, this shit was on, TBS or USA on repeat for a month.
24 hours, right?
Literally every minute of every day, one of those channels had that movie on for the month of December.
I wonder if they still do that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. No one has TV anymore, but
true.
Well, I mean, I've probably seen that movie fucking 30 times. It's always up there, but I think probably if I had to pick one Christmas movie.
Yeah, one you can't watch anymore for forever, and you just have to pick one that you can take with you to the desert island.
It's got to be Elf. It just has to be.
Elf is good. I like Elf.
Elf is god tier.
Elf is good.
It's so good. I think it's Will Ferrell's finest acting performance. Of
you could argue that. Yeah, you could argue that.
It's just so good. It's so good. It's beautiful.
He had an incredible run there, Mr. Ferrell.
Yeah, now he's just old and washed like most.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what he does now. I couldn't even.
He just counts his money, probably.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in 8 years, but he was great. He's
lives in the Hollywood Hills in some fucking $25 million compound.
I'm sure he produces some shit that wins awards or something, and that's about it.
Yeah, but Elf would be Elf, and Love Actually. I'm always have a spot. For
Okay.
We'll always have a spot. I'll always cry every time I see it, no matter how many times I've seen it. It's just a nice one. It's
love that.
A nice one.
Good.
That's like the rom-com like blueprint. It's Love Actually.
Yeah, that's I'll ask Sharon about Love Actually. I'm sure she's watched it many times.
She'd be like, "Oh,
yeah, that's it.
I love that movie." You don't like it? What's wrong with you?
No, I just never watched it. But
you've never seen it?
I've never seen Love Actually.
Yeah, you got to get in there. That's the OG rom-com for me.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
I mean, it's not obviously they're like movies in the 80s and shit, but like
when Harry Met Sally and shit.
More like the modern era with like multiple characters with multiple like parallel tracks of interwoven like of how rom-coms are as we know them. Yeah. Love Actually it's fucking good. Good shit.
I'll throw it on
all right.
this Christmas.
Well, that'll be a bonus pod. We'll do a Love Actually.
Oh my God, there we go. After the pileup. Let me slap Bass's new signups. Geendris and Macmas. Yes, baby, get in there. Good job by you. Walsh, any last words?
See you tomorrow.
Check us out at FMLFPL.com. Follow us on Twitter, FMLFPL Sports page, twitter.com/FMLFPL. Subscribe, rate, review.